gardening comrades. I am GMama Growz, hard in the garden. Thank you for scrolling through, and I would appreciate your support of my channel by clicking that like button. Excuse me. This is a weedy pop up where I'll pop up like a weed, just going over my garden, doing tours, and whatever else may strike that I need to do within the time limits of my phone here because that's what I'm doing. I'm on my phone. Anywho, let's go around here and see what's been growing on. Yes, it is surely a beautiful jungle out here. And let's go through and see what's going on and what I need to do today. Welcome, Shamira Customs. This is where my black cohosh is growing, and this looks like a tomatillo has popped up by itself. And these could be, I know it's an herb, flat leaf parsley. Okay, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. This is my lovage and a pot marigold calendula. Yeah, that's what that is. My spearmint needs to be harvested again. And I still don't see that broccoli. So I'm guessing that broccoli is choked out for real, for real. Good morning, just one Ella. Welcome in to my weedy pop-up. This is curly parsley. And this is my bee balm that I'm having a time with because it keeps getting powdery mildew. And I'm treating it. So it's going away and I'm getting new growth. And my okra just came up. hmm Waiting on that. This is a root box where I have root veggies. I think it's beets and asparagus. And I ate that purple asparagus so much it didn't come back, but the green has come back. And this is my first time growing you, whatever you are. Kiwi berry. Yes, kiwi berry. So I started training it up one side over here. And this is the prolific kiwi on this side. And on this side, I have a random kiwi that I got for free. And I think it's called Geneva kiwi. So there are two kiwi vines in this good pot right here. And over here, Lynn's Life Lessons. Good morning. Welcome to my weedy pop-up. This is a potato bag. And I ain't got no gloves. But I need to check because they have been out here for a while. Is this a look like a calendula? But they've been out here for a while. I really don't want to get my nails. So, I'll check that in a minute. But this is my potato bag, and it has peas, parsley, calendula. Yeah, all that is in there with those potatoes. And they are blue, all blue and gold potatoes, the small fingerling potatoes. This beautiful beast right here shows out each and every year, and it's getting burned. I need to put my shade cloth up But this is money wart. At least that's what the label said when I purchased it some seasons ago. And yeah, this is just a random pot. It had my honeyberry in there, but the honeyberry did not come back. Ho hum. This is my mouse melons that I have covered up here because I've been enjoying these melons and I had to cover them up in order to eat them. This pot right here is my baby corn that has finally come up, and it looks like only two of them. And I had like four. I think I put four seeds in there. And this is a random sunflower. I did not plant this. I'm guessing these birds came over here dropping seeds. And my sidewalk cover up that I put all these seeds down here, they have come up. And did I plant these? What is these? The dwarf sunflowers? Yeah. No, I'm not liking those. So I'll be getting some more sunflowers for this area. Onions I put on the edge. hmm Underneath my callus or canna lilies. hmm And they were supposed to be all different colors, but it's looking like pink and white are the colors so far. And from the back over here, this is my melon tower with nasturtiums. I don't see anything else in there. Hmm. But yeah, moving right along. What's poppin' TWP popcorn? Thank you for scrolling through. Cheryl Norris, thank you for scrolling through. Good morning. Welcome to my weedy pop-up. This is onions that I just threw in here, some seeds. My lemon balm has finally started coming out of there. And these are dwarf nasturtiums. Yeah, the leaves are very small, along with some marigolds and look like some chives maybe. And this is my hashtag Cherokee Purple 2025. And I need something to it because this is where I had to remove my first tomato because it was looking bad. I didn't like it, so I took it off. And when I took it off, the rest of the tomatoes that were on here, yeah, they did that. So we're going to just get rid of these because they ain't finna do nothing. So I will not be removing any more tomatoes until the set on the entire vine has formed and doing something. Because once you remove the tomato, the biggest one, the rest of the tomatoes on the vine dies back. That's what I just, yeah, figured that out. But the dwarf nasturtiums, how I can tell is because they're small. And I hope I can get some seeds out of this because I like that. It's cute. And my other nasturtiums over here, they getting beat up by the sun and the leaves are bigger and these are vining nasturtiums. So I have two different type out here. This and look at it wrapping around. This is the vining type and I have the dwarf type over here. Okay, how do I grow cannabis? It's legal here in Ohio. Thank you for scrolling through. This is, I'm thinking, ground cherries maybe, or could be poa berries. I don't know. But what had happened was I thought it was lavender when I put a bunch of seeds in here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my pack and make sure what's going on here. And this is my strawberry tower, looking very sparse. Legal here in Germany too. I had my first grow box and started my first grow at home. That is the way to grow your own medicine. Good job. This strawberry tower is very sparse this season, if I must say so myself. It's usually full of strawberries, but half of them did not return. But I'm glad to see what I got. Uh-oh, my fault. I guess the screen is sensitive, so we won't be touching that. And inside of my strawberry tower, I have, um, yeah, parsley, chives, borage, and woo, I done started sweating and did not bring anything out here. But okay, we'll continue. Over here is my kale. This is buzz buttons or toothache plant, whichever you prefer. I like buzz buttons because I think they're cute. Some onions, scarlet kale, and yeah, this is a great pot here. And over here used to be my columnar apple tree. The changing seasons, and I brought it out here too early. Yeah, it's a goner. But my onions have come up and my corn. I have different corn over here. This corn uh, is called Country Gentleman. Bridget Harris, welcome to the Reading Pop Up. Zeta Rose, good morning. Welcome to my Weedy Pop Up, and thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate each and everybody's time. This right here is my watermelon tower. These are more vining nasturtiums that I have in here, but I have two watermelons in here. I have, I think it's New Queen. Yeah. And I'm training it up this trellis. Down here, my roses have opened back up. These were gifted to me by my youngest son back in February for what was in February? Valentine's Day. Yeah. This is my pot of something or another. Yarrow. Yeah, that's what that is. Yarrow. And it is looking lush. Yes, indeed. Blues Clues. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. This is my hmm. Oh, I guess it is purple sprung broccoli. Looking kind of, yes, looking flimsy. Have you had coffee yet? No, Miss Cheryl, I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. Jesus is Lord. Thank you for scrolling through. Good morning. I appreciate your time. You have a blessed day also. These are, let me see what these are. Munstead lavender. That's what these little guys are right here. Munstead, or however you want to pronounce it. And I'm guessing this might be dill. Yeah, smells like dill. What is, thank you, TWP Popcorn. I appreciate that. Dropping my, buy me a coffee. Favorite tea. I would have to say spearmint and probably mix a little rose, some rose petals in there. Yeah, I do that. So I would think, yeah, that would probably be my favorite if I'm out here right now. This is my Nana Dwarf uh, pomegranate. Holy cannoli. Yeah, that's my guy. He's in here helping me out. Thank you kindly. This is my dwarf pomegranate. I put some white mulberry seeds in here to which I don't see, and it's probably been so dry. Look at that. Oh, is that a fruit? Wow. I'm not sure if that's going to hang on, but okay. And it's surrounded by onions. Yeah. And did I mention this right here? Because it looks like I need to deadhead this. I have never grown this before, and it's looking weird now. It was started out pretty, but this is a new addition, and I want to up pot it because this pot might be too small for it. But it's a, what is you? A sea holly, the blue hobbit sea holly. That's what this is. And wow, one of my seed pods from my lettuce done fell in here, so I'll probably be getting some lettuce up out of there. Somebody else scroll through? Good morning, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. These are delicious. Yes, they are. Flowers, leaves, all of this is good. It's edible, and it's a chrysanthemum. The name of this mum that I am eating is Shingiku. Do dill only grow one stalk at a time? Yes, ma'am, but it spreads out. I have not attempted to pinch my dill to see if it'll bush out, but it only grows one stem at a time. So it's best to plant a couple. I did put a couple in there, but only one wanted to show. Like the rest of these seeds, I drop a couple just to ensure something wants to thrive. What do you use to treat powdery mildew? I use a concoction of things. My main thing right now that seems to be helping is 50% milk and water with a little baking soda and turmeric in there. This tower, you said yes, pinch it. So if I pinch it, it's gonna bush up. We talked about that deal, right? Because I sure will. Oreo love this deal. And I got it in a couple of spots. I got so much water running in my eyes because I am sweating real hard out here. That's why I tried to come out here early while it was cool. Miss Blues, are you talking about the deal? If I pinch it, I have one flower on the top. Still picky. Yes, actually, the best time to harvest dill leaves and any other leaves is before the plant flowers. Because once the plant flowers, it changes the taste of the leaves because they're converting their energy into something different to make these flowers come out. So if you're eating dill like I do, it's best to eat it before it flowers. And this one look like it's about to flower. Yeah, we gonna pinch him right on off because we ain't ready for that yet. My bunny is enjoying. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do with what Blue said and pinch the whole stalk piece off. Yeah, because we just want leaves out of this. And I think I was over here at this tower. Well, Grand Rising, Miss T with the T. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. This top, I'm still waiting for my seeds to dry. You can still try, but the existing leaves will do exactly, but your new leaves should be tender. Yes, indeed. And they are, my hands smell like dill. Wonderful. But, excuse me, I'm waiting on my seeds to dry on my lettuce. They not dry all the way. Excuse me. And I can see the seeds inside of the pod, but the pod is still pliable and it still has a little green. I don't harvest any of my seeds until it's all the way brown because I notice when I try to start the seeds next season that they don't germinate. Therefore, I wait for the seed pod to go all the way dry and completely brown before I harvest my lettuce seeds. Wow, that was long. Talk about that little plant, wasn't it? And this is Tower has perennials and annuals. And this is a self-heal plant. Heal all. I have purple and the white variety onions. And I might put some more lamb's ear because it's getting shaded out by that self-heal plant. And I want both of them. So I might even, yeah, spread it out some. That's new. Hummingbird feeder. And I can't tell if excuse me, hummingbirds are coming over here or not because I can't see out here. So I'm gonna have to take some time and come out here and check my hummingbird feeder for flyers. Yeah. My cat loves when my hands smell like cilantro. Thank you kindly. Oh, that's funny. And back there, that looks like a ground cherry. And it got ground cherries on it. I want to go through there, but there is so many spider webs. Yeah, no, I ain't got nothing on my head, so I can't do that. This is where my flower that I wanted did not return. I have not seen any remnants of it, but all this other stuff, this is all stuff that has fallen in here. This right here is actually grass. Yeah, we don't want no grass. Well, he was in there strong too, wasn't it? Oh, pink hibiscus done slid up in here. Good morning, pink hibiscus. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. And we're over here in the jungle, kind of, sort of, but all these bugs. I'm going to do it though, because, yeah, this is what I got to do. Down here, I moved my Arctic raspberries because the sun was damaging the leaves. And, yeah, I moved them over here to get a little bit of shade from the rest of these plants. That pot over there has my little bitty jujube with no leaves, more nasturtiums. This pot has flowers. I've never grown these before, but they are cute. The sun is tearing them up. I'm finna come out here and put a shade cloth up. Woo, let me try to grab these bugs in my head. I ain't got nothing on. But that is my beef and onion sapling right here. hmm This used to be a blueberry, but I don't think it's coming back. But I do have some lovely marigolds that have finally shown up. This that looks like grass is millennial onion. They will produce a flower stalk that is purple eventually. And bagging out of here, this is my yastaberry. I can't even see no more. Okay, yeah. This is my yastaberry. And I've been eating my berries. I left these on here. And I'm surprised the birds ain't got them. and that's comfrey down there. I've been spreading it out. As a matter of fact, I took one little piece of the root off of that and put it into what is that? A cup, and yeah, comfrey has sprung up. So I need to find out a place to put this little piece of comfrey. Hmm. Good morning. Who is that? Pretty Girl Gardens. I can hardly see because I got sweat dripping all over the place and the sun is coming out. So I'm going to, yeah, go in the house pretty soon. Over here in this area, back here is my plum tree, and growing inside with my plum tree, if I can get it, I got hostas down there and they are being burnt to a crisp. This is one of my figs. I want to say this is the only one in this pot. Yeah, it is. And I don't know which one it is either. But anywho, fig and my favorite parsley, the curly parsley. Nice figs. Thank you, Urban Gardening Chronicles. I got a couple of pots of them out here. I went crazy with my little cuttings. This is, oh, this board is sticking me. This is a root pot right here where I have more root crops, carrots, more asparagus. That looks like a rutabaga. Yeah, and it's time to be harvested because I like them small. So rutabagas, root crops. This is a weed pot, believe it or not. Just random things are in here that have flown in. And I stuck a piece of Regina in here, and she done got some green. So let me get rid of these old leaves off of her because she's flowering. Okay, Regina. Regina is a micro dwarf tomato that I grew in my hydroponic unit, and I broke off a couple of her uh, limbs, and I brought them out here and stuck them in some soil, and yeah, and having tomatoes already. That is awesome. Oh, some more people scrolling in while I'm talking. Travel with is that Josanne? Lord, oh, thank you for scrolling through. Appreciate your time. The White Family Farmstead. Hello, thank you for scrolling through. Growing out the box. Welcome in. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Yes, I had to get out here early because the sun is coming up now. I'm already sweating out here. And yeah, once I get done, I'm going to be done out here because it's been in the high 90s, like 96 to 98. And we've been under a heat advisory, and it lasts all the way till this afternoon. Woo, look at my sweat just rolling down. Chaba. Let's continue on so I can hurry up with, yeah. And this is disappointing, but my Swiss chard was over here being shaded out, so it did not do well. More borage. This is white borage as well as the other one. I did plant white and blue borage, and I have not seen any blue borage popping up yet. These are my purple tree collards, seeds from the beautiful K. Renee's garden. Yes, ma'am. And apparently, I'm gonna have to make my tree collards an annual because they are not coming back. I did put two more seeds in here, because this is what I can handle. Two tree collards at one time is enough for me. And Oreo don't even like collards. So, yeah. I have to get back on the road. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We have been in the hundreds. Ooh, be safe out there, Baloo. Safe travels, and thank you for scrolling through. Back there, my hibiscus that I started from seed did not return. So I don't know if I want another one or not. These are my black garbanzo beans, and they're starting to dry up. Well, the leaves are starting to dry up, but this is my first time growing garbanzo beans, and I had the nerve to grow the black and don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna let them grow. The pods, seed pods are getting hard. I want to try one right now, but I don't know about these green seeds. Even though garbanzo beans are green, I have the black variety, so I'll try it, but not right now. And behind that is my jelly bean blueberry bush that I had to hide in order to get some berries off of my bush because these birds, yeah, they be doing stuff. Okay, that one ain't good, but yeah. So, moving right along, this is my girl. I know what you uh purple beauty. That's what this is. Purple beauty bell pepper, and I have had about two bell peppers off of here so far. This is a watering station that needs more water for my butterflies and whatnots that land up there. And inside of here, wow, look at all those fungus gnats. Just, yeah. Anywho, we outside, so I am not concerned. But on the bottom of here, I have some sweet potato slips. I'm not sure if they're going to ever come to fruition because I had to find somewhere to put my bell pepper because it had outgrown its pot, and my pots are limited right now with space. And this beast, I'm surely hoping I can get a eggplant or two out of you, sis, because you over here just straight clowning. That's exactly what you're doing. All these flowers, all these leaves. Matter of fact, I need to prune that thing back because it is shading my beans. No, these beans done came from over here, but there are pole beans over here. My first time growing them, and they're being shaded out. So, matter of fact, I got my scissors. Let me go ahead on and prune some of these leaves because why they gotta be so big? I mean, wow. That leaf is humongous. Let me grab some more because this whole area is being shaded out. And look at how big that doggone trunk is. Child, you down here showing out. Your roots is out of the soil and everything. Look at that girl down there. Shading out the marigold, ain't got no sun, and the beans over there. So we're gonna take a couple of more of these good beans and I'm gonna chop and drop them somewhere else. I mean, just big. And it probably needed to be pruned. Hmm. Wow. I don't even know what eggplant this is. It could be the purple beauty because I was just putting seeds out here. Is that an eggplant or is that a flower? I guess I don't know. When it, but okay, so it looked different than this, which is a flower. So I probably got one. Woohoo! Let's grow. Let me grab this leaf over here because it's putting out more side shoots. Ooh, them beans wrapped around here. Them leaves is huge. All right. I can see under here now. And hopefully my beans come on out of here. Now that them big leaves is out of the way. All right, eggplant. This covered up back here. I'll probably uncover it next week. Not today because it's too hot and I don't feel like going back there. But this is my white imperial currant. Down here I have miscellaneous herbs and stuffs. Oh, and my another hashtag Cherokee purple in the middle down here because it was getting shaded out over there underneath that eggplant. These are cosmos and cilantro, yeah, and something else in there. This is my stinging nettle pot that I need to harvest again. hmm And did I already do this? Fig tree? Oh, I got two. Okay, this is the one that has two figs in here. And both of this fig is a Celeste and a Verde together, along with some uh, nasturtiums. My peas, I am waiting for my peas to dry all the way on the pod completely out because, like I said, if I harvest them with any amount of green, they will not germinate the next season. And I only learned that from my last harvest because none of the ones that I took off the vine early, even though it was brown, they never germinated. So, yeah, we're going to wait until they dry and crispy and rattling around in these pods. Oh, eggplant, that's nice. Mine won't grow. Oh, sorry to hear that, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Drop another seed or two a tree. Don't just plant one, because that's how I got this one. I plant a couple of seeds, and the one that wants to thrive, that's the one that gets the most attention. Everybody else, yeah, not concerned with, because it's just me. I'm not feeding everybody, just me. So I don't need a whole lot of plants. And underneath my peas, I have marigolds. That looks like a bean plant. Some chives. Yeah. So this is my purple cayenne. I think Cold Spring stunted them. This heat wave should get the eggplant. Yeah, because soon as it got hot, this eggplant showed out, Urban. This is my purple cayenne. Ooh, look at, oh, I'm finna harvest these. Okay. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm finna pluck one of these, y'all. Cause I ain't had one in a minute. hmm So please excuse me for about 2.5 seconds because I'm gonna be chilling. Oh yeah, we ready. This pot, lastly but not leastly, my grapevine has finally put on new. That is a berry of some sort. It's either a poa berry or a ground cherry. Uh huh. And these are millennial onions also, and some thyme that is struggling. So I'll probably be replacing that with something. But my grapevine had a scale, and I had to come in here and try and save it. And if you have never seen scale, they look just like the bark, but they have a fluffy back on the side like a mealy bug. So it blends into the bark of the grapevine. And I wouldn't have known what it was if I didn't touch it. Like I retched because it was fuzzy. I said, "What is this fuzzy? Oh my God, it's alive." But yeah, watch your plants because you never know what's growing on inconspicuously. Yeah, I'm so proud of my little cayenne pepper plant because it was struggling in the house. But out here, hunty, yeah. So this will be one of my peppers that I bring indoors. Oh, it's a lot of them too. I guess I need to turn you around so I can see. Cause yeah. All right, y'all. The sun is out, and so am I because I am sweating. I would turn the camera around, but nah, I'm sweating too bad. And I'm sure y'all don't want to see this sweaty stuff. So we'll continue to, yeah, focus on the garden. But I appreciate everybody that scrolled through, taking your time to scroll through, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to say hi to me, and I am truly grateful. Let me check this chat. I think Cold Spring. Okay, I've seen that. Something is feeding on my greens. Girl, you better save them plants, and so you can eat them. Because as you can see, I don't have that. I do not like pest pressure on my junk that I am eating. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. I will not do it because I got to eat. If they so happen to get to something like I forgot about my stuff over here. If they should happen to get to something like my cabbage, they better take it and go because where they will not be is resting on here and feasting on my junk. But yeah, that is cabbage. This is more thyme. Can't recall what these flowers are that I dropped in here. These are lemongrass that's growing very slowly. That's a coleus. Matter of fact, it has changed and morphed back into, I guess, whatever it was crossed with because it's a big different coleus than, anywho, it's a coleus. My rue, po baby. Yeah, it's got some new growth down here. What happened? I'm gonna try paprika. Girl, you talking about to protect your plants? The strongest thing would be turmeric or pepper. Wait, is paprika? Girl, I am tripping. Paprika is a pepper. Capsaicin, hunty. Yes, capsaicin will do it. Shamika, may all your seeds germinate and your freezer overflow. Thank you, Jesus is Lord. I appreciate that. Happy Mac. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. What was I talking about? Oh, my roof. Yeah, it has struggled and struggled, and this one has given up the ghost. So I'm gonna call it on that one. But that one appears to be coming back. So I'll probably be finding a bigger pot for that. And besides this, is it cilantro? I don't know what kind of pepper that is. So it's gonna be a mystery because I put a couple of seeds in here and I can't even read what it was. But anywho, this is another miscellaneous pot that things flew in, and this looks like dill. I don't know what this is, but it's starting to flower. And it could be a, I'm trying to pinch you so I can see. Because I can't see way down there. Yeah, I don't, it's a weed. I didn't plant that. What I planted in here did not show up. I planted some 8-ball squash, and nothing came out of there but some weeds. This is, oh, that look like a radish. Yep. Uh, that's some kind, maybe a calendula. And this little tomato plant is a dwarf variety. I can't remember. Orange hat. Yeah. That's going to be an orange hat tomato. And this is my lemon mint that smells like pineapple. I don't know how that happened, but it's delicious. And an onion. So, yeah, that's what's growing on here. If you have not clicked that good thumbs up, thank you for your support. And I think I'm finished because, yeah, like I said, I'm out here just sweating, just, yeah, rolling. So let me clean up my mess. I'm going to chop and drop my leaves. I don't know who's going to get these big leaves, but that's going to be a feast because I chop, and drop because surface area is everything and it helps it to break down faster if you chop it again, and then drop it versus just chopping it and dropping it down there. But anywho, I got to get out of this sun, y'all. I appreciate you scrolling through. Yes, I do. All right. Before I get going, anybody got any questions or any last minute shenanigans? Because this sun is beating down. Have a blessed day. Stay cool. You too, Happy Mac. Appreciate you scrolling through. I'm trying to get to some shade right now. And I can't see over here. I can't see. Okay, well. Anywho, I guess that just means it's time to go. Period. Because what am I doing all this adjusting for? All right, y'all. We about to be out. Pink hibiscus, that's my art. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Zeta Rose. Happy Back. Jesus is Lord. Shamika. Shamira. Pink hibiscus. Blues clues. Everyone, have a great day. GMama Growz hard in the garden. Heal thyself. It can be done. I'm out. Dry.